Hi, Naresh. Why the long face? Come join us at our table.
Hi, Ayanda. That man has got me upset again.
Ayanda and Andile, who are seated at the table, look at each other. Ish, are you talking about your manager again?
Yes, today was supposed to be my performance checkpoint, and he said it was not necessary to have it. Can you believe it? I've been looking forward to this the whole week. I have prepared for this meeting.
Naresh, I don't understand why you are so upset. I would have been excited if I was in your shoes. I hate those performance discussions. It's just a waste of time and has no benefit to me whatsoever.
Ayanda, how long have you been a dealer now?
10 years in August.
What have you been doing for all these years? Why have you not been promoted into a higher role?
I just don't know. I keep applying, and the feedback is I'm not ready. You know this organization, only the favorites get ahead.
Haibo Ayanda, really? You know it's not true. I've been promoted after 2 years and I'm no one's favorite. I speak my mind.
Hey, you are the exception, Andile, my sister.
No, Ayanda. What about Ubabala who got promoted after 1 year? It has to do with hard work and making a difference at work.
Ayanda, you need to take more control of your future. Do you know what it means when they say you are not ready?
As far as I am concerned, it is just management excuses.
Did you ask your manager what you still need development in?
Yes, but he doesn't know what he's talking about, so I stopped listening.
You know, Ayanda, sometimes you are your own worst enemy. The purpose of getting feedback is to work on it and to improve and grow. I want to have my performance discussions so I can understand what I am doing right in my job and what skill gaps I have.
Why do you want to know that? They are going to send you for more training if you don't be careful.
Exactly. That is what I want. I need to know how training will help me improve at my job.
I don't understand. Why do you want to grow? What is the point?
Ayanda, you are hopeless. Do you know what the value of performance management is?
All I know is that they want to give you a performance rating at the end of the year. What am I supposed to do with a rating? It's just a number that means nothing to me.
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Bonginkosi. Are we still meeting tomorrow for my performance checkpoint?
Good day, Andile. Of course I'm looking forward to it. Remember to give me lots of feedback.
What was that all about?
Oh, that. Mr. Bonginkosi and I have interesting performance discussions. He asked me for feedback on his management style so that he can continue to grow and be a better manager.
Why does he want to do that?
Ayanda, it is a circle of life. Performance management helps everyone win and grow. Mr. Bongi Nkosi is also an employee, so when he performs well, he can also be promoted to the next job.
So are you saying to me getting a performance rating is important?
Ayanda, you are missing the point. The performance management has many advantages. It's not only about the rating. Let me explain it to you this way. In the beginning of the year, you and your manager discuss your performance contract so that you understand what is required of you for the year. There are no surprises when you come in each day. You know what is expected of you.
Don't you love it, Andile? Knowing that you are making a difference and that you are contributing to something bigger? With performance management, I know that my job is linked to the bigger organizational strategy. My performance impacts on how well my business unit does and eventually how well the group does.
Hi, Soga. How can my job impact on the company's results? Next, you will be telling me that all our jobs are important to the organization. Hey, Charles Walls!
Ayanda calls over Charles, who is looking for a table to sit at with his tray of food.
Hi guys, you look very serious. Is it politics again?
No, this is much more ridiculous. Naresh, tell Charles what you were just telling me.
Ayanda and Charles, please listen to me. This is important. If you want to grow in your career, only when you perform well in your present job will you be able to move into the next job.
Now you really lost me. What does performance management have to do with my career?
It has everything to do with your career. When you get a performance rating, it indicates how well you do at your job. A great rating means you know your job well and you are competent. When you get a poor rating, it means there are many issues that you need to resolve first before you become competent in all aspects of your job and the results you deliver.
Okay, I understand, but what if your manager gives me a poor rating because he doesn't like me, and it has nothing to do with how good I am at my job?
As an employee, you have a responsibility to ask for feedback and challenge the manager by asking for specific examples. Remember to think of your manager as not the enemy, but a coach who is helping you achieve greater things in your career.
Bah, Naresh, you know my manager, my friend. Hey, brother, you're pushing it. My manager runs the other way when I ask him a difficult question.
Ayanda, you can be so difficult. I would also run away if I was your manager. The scene shifts to the next table where Bonginkosi and Tembi are having lunch.
Hi there, Peter. Come join us for lunch.
Peter looks around and sees Naresh sitting at the next table, nods his head in acknowledgement and sits down with Bonginkosi.
Why are you looking so worried all of a sudden when you saw Naresh?
The scene shifts to the first table.
Shh, guys, I want to hear what my manager says.
The scene shifts back to the next table.
Being a manager is really difficult. I can never win no matter what I do. I thought I was doing Naresh a favor by cancelling his performance checkpoint, but he was very upset and insisted that we reschedule it. Can you believe it? Employees who want to have performance discussions. What's next? It must be something in the air in this business unit. In my last business unit, employees were so relieved when there were no performance discussions.
What do you mean? I love being able to manage people, get to talk to them, engage with them, and help them grow into their careers. There is a bigger picture. When you help your staff develop and grow, everyone wins. You become a better manager, and you also develop and grow.
I also used to think that, until I woke up and found that it's not true at all.
Whoa, brother, you are mistaken. Being a manager is great if you're doing the right things.
I was a really great manager until my team started laying grievances against me.
What was the grievance for?
Favoritism and victimization. All I was doing was managing my team, and the people who were struggling, I spent time with them, coaching them, giving them continuous feedback to improve. Those same employees I thought I was helping to improve their performance accused me of picking on them and victimizing them. The other employees who were great performers and didn't need a lot of coaching accused me of favoritism. I decided at that point that I was going to stop trying.
I am sorry, my friend, but your heart was in the right place. You shouldn't give up doing the right thing. Things are different in this business unit. Here, employees are encouraged to have performance discussions. I wish there were more managers like you. We can achieve better results as a business.
Thanks for the support and the encouragement, guys. I'm going to give it a try. Let me ask you, how do you explain the benefits of performance management to your staff?
I explained it using the Spaza bakery in my village as an example. The lady got retrenched and used the money to start a small bakery that sells scones, vetkoek and bread. The owner meets customers and gets orders.
Okay, I get that performance management is important to the business, but why is it important to the employees?
If one of the staff members doesn't do their job properly, it impacts the entire bakery. If the bakery fails, all 6 people are out of a job. If everyone does what is expected of them, then the bakery will get more customers and start to grow as a business. The job of the employees also start to grow and they can get new careers. The baker may be promoted to head baker, looking after a team of people. The delivery person manages 5 drivers who deliver bread and so on. So you see, performance management is a win-win process for everyone. For a successful business, you need successful employees.
I like your example. It is simple to understand. But how do you deal with giving employees tough feedback? It is easier for the bakery since it's a mother talking to her sons. But how do you handle difficult employees who are always suspicious of you?
You need to build a relationship with your employees. You need to get to know them, understand them as people first. Who are they? What are their dreams and challenges? Each employee has a unique story that you should listen to. By understanding them as people, you can better assist them in achieving their career goals. Everyone wants to develop and grow into bigger jobs with better salaries, so they can take care of their families and put their children through schools. Take Andile for example. Hi guys, I didn't realize you're listening to us. I was just going to say that Andile and I have a great relationship. Do you agree, Andile?
Oh, definitely, Bongi, sir. We can talk about anything, and you always give me great advice and listen to me when I am stressed.
I'm sorry we were eavesdropping, but we were also having a discussion about performance management, and it was interesting since we saw it from a manager's perspective for the first time. I'm sorry, Mr. Peter, for being tough on you. I hope your stay in this business unit will be a pleasant one. I hope we can start over.
Thanks, Naresh. It means a lot to get support from your employees. Being a manager is not always easy.
Wow, Bongi sir, for the first time I understand how my work contributes to business results. I'm not lucky like Naresh and Andile who have good managers. My manager avoids all conflict and doesn't believe in performance management. It is a tick box exercise. The only time he does performance management is when he gives me a rating. What can I do to address this challenge?
Ayanda, just like it is important for your manager to get to know you, you also need to understand your manager. When Naresh heard Peter talk about his challenge as a manager in his previous job, only then did he understand him. Even though I am a manager, I don't know everything. Just like you have development gaps, I also have development gaps. That is why I always ask my employees for feedback. I have many blind spots.
What is a blind spot?
It is my behavior that I'm not aware of. For example, one of my blind spots was I used to talk a lot and not give other people a chance to speak. This made people very irritated with me. I thought I was being friendly, but other people thought I was only worried about my own opinions. During one of my performance discussions with my team member pointed out my blind spot, which I was not aware of. So now I ask my team for continuous feedback so that I can be a better manager.
Hey, Charles, it looks like you have the same blind spot.
So you were saying that I should talk to my manager and give him feedback?
You guys heard Peter tell his story about what happened to him when he was trying to help his employees. Managers are people who also have feelings and concerns. You should encourage your manager to go for performance management training so that you can benefit.
Now you guys know why I always talk highly of Bongi. With Bongi, I'm empowered to make decisions and add value within my role, such as always focusing on my customers. I take responsibility when I make a mistake and don't blame others. These decisions are important to be a great employee. I decide every day to be a Sun International ambassador to all the people I interact with inside and outside the organization.
Andile is definitely one of our Sun heroes. I am glad we could help, guys. Any more questions? It is almost time to get back to the floor.
Hey, Andile is not the only Sun hero. Naresh also lives the Sun International values. He is professional and passionate. You saw how passionate he gets about performance discussions. He also contributes and collaborates with his team.
Thanks for the feedback. I've learned a great deal during this lunch break.
This is the first time I see performance management benefiting me as well as the organization. How do I prepare for my performance checkpoint discussions and performance appraisals? I really want to get that supervisor job the next time it's advertised.
You need to reflect honestly on your performance before your discussion. What do you think are your strengths? What are the things you still need to learn? Make a note of your great customer feedback and positive feedback from your team. You need to share this with your manager and be prepared to listen to feedback. Sometimes we may not agree with the feedback, but we must be open to the possibility that we may have blind spots. Ask your manager for support and assistance to improve your role. Also ask your colleagues for feedback.
It is also important to think about your future, the next job you want to move into, and what skills you need to prepare for that job. The one skill that all employees must have is a positive attitude when it comes to work. That makes a huge difference to how your manager, your colleagues, and your customers see you.
Please give me examples of a positive attitude. What does it look like?
You need to display positive behavior towards your customers, which means you always think of the clear principles when you serve customers and motivating and uplifting your colleagues around you.
So I must do all the positive things and stop doing the negative behavior. Andile, I will think, say, and act positive.
Remember, Ayanda, it is not only what you do in your job, but how you do it is just as important. So remember to always show passion, professionalism, teamwork, and create great experiences for our customers. These values are important for all employees. Don't worry, my sister. Stick with me, and I'll mentor you on an attitude makeover.
Thank you for all the wisdom. I will definitely use it to improve my performance and grow in my career.